Hello everyone. Today we are talking about a food that is a staple in almost every kitchen, eggs. Not just a familiar dish, eggs are often called a superfood thanks to their high-quality protein, essential vitamins like B12 and D, and antioxidants that support eyes and brain health. From fragrant fried eggs to silky boiled eggs or runny sunny side-ups, eggs are a go-to choice for breakfast or a quick meal. But did you know that behind their nutritional benefits lurk risks we easily overlook, especially for older adults whose immune systems are not as strong as they once were? The truth is, how we select, store, and prepare eggs determines whether they are a friend or a foe to our health. Just a few small mistakes, like cooking eggs too long until they are burnt at the edges, storing cooked eggs carelessly in the fridge, or even using expired ones, can strip away their valuable nutrients, or, worse, lead to serious health issues like food poisoning or inflammation. Have you ever wondered if you are cooking eggs the right way? If your answer is not sure, then this video is made for you. In today's video, we will uncover the 5 most common mistakes that many people, even those who have cooked eggs for decades, unknowingly make. Do not worry. This is not just about pointing out errors. I will share practical, easy-to-follow tips to help you enjoy eggs safely, preserve their full nutritional value, and safeguard your long-term health. These small changes will not only keep risks at bay, but also elevate your egg dishes to a new level, tastier, healthier, and worry-free. You will learn how to make eggs a true companion in your golden years, not a silent threat. The tips in this video do not require complex dietary overhauls or abandoning your favorite foods. It is about doing things a bit smarter, a bit more carefully, to live a lot healthier. If you are in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, or caring for your parents, watch this video until the end. And if you are interested in this topic, drop the number 1 in the comments. If not, leave a 0 and share your thoughts so I can create even better content for you. Do not forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell to catch all our tips for eating well, living joyfully, and aging actively and safely every day. Now, let us dive into today's content. Part 1. Overcooking eggs. Every morning, Mr. Larry, 73 years old, wakes up at 6 a.m., brews a cup of black coffee, and sets a pan on the stove. He loves the sizzle of eggs hitting hot oil, flipping them until the white's edges turn golden brown and crispy. He always believed this quick protein-packed meal was ideal for his age. But for months, he has felt his stomach heavier after breakfast, with a sluggish sensation and occasional heartburn. Thinking it was just typical digestion issues, he brushed it off. That is, until a routine checkup showed a significant rise in his bad cholesterol levels, despite no changes in his diet. What Mr. Larry did not know, and many seniors do not either, is that how you cook eggs can quietly sabotage all the benefits they offer. When eggs are cooked at excessively high temperatures, like frying them until dark golden, boiling them so long the yolk turns grayish-green, or scrambling them vigorously over high heat, their natural fats and cholesterol start to oxidize. This process creates compounds the body struggles to handle, and experts say oxidized cholesterol can trigger inflammation and contribute to plaque buildup in arteries, raising the risk of heart disease, a particular concern for older adults. Moreover, high heat destroys key nutrients in eggs, like vitamin B12, folate, lutein, and zeaxanthin, vital for memory, eye health, and the nervous system in later years. Ever notice that eggy smell after boiling eggs too long? That is due to the formation of iron sulfide, a clear sign the eggs have been overcooked, and harmful chemical reactions have started in the yolk. After consulting his doctor, Mr. Larry changed his habits. Instead of high heat frying, he switched to steaming eggs softly, or frying gently until the yolk was just set. Within weeks he felt lighter, enjoyed his meals more, and his blood markers began to improve. It is not what you eat, but how you cook it. Eggs are not the enemy, but your cooking method can turn them from a health booster into a silent trigger for problems. If you eat eggs daily, give your body a chance to reap their full benefits. Boil gently, poach, steam, or fry on low heat. These small tweaks can make a big difference for your heart, brain, and digestion. Part 2. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Mrs. Nancy is meticulous, cautious, and passionate about health. At 69, she prepares all her meals, avoids processed foods, reads nutrition books, and believes in pure, natural foods. Every morning, she blends a special smoothie: banana, oats, almond milk, and a raw egg, nutrient-packed and untouched by heat, as a TV expert once claimed. For 4 years, she believed she was doing the right thing, until one morning she felt unusually tired, nauseous, then gripped by severe stomach pain. Within 24 hours, she was hospitalized with heavy diarrhea and dehydration. The diagnosis shocked her: salmonella poisoning from raw eggs. What rattled her most was not the pain. It was the betrayal of a habit she thought was healthy. The eggs she used had clean shells, bought from a trusted organic store, and refrigerated for less than a week. But what she and many seniors did not realize is that raw eggs, no matter how clean, carry risks invisible to the naked eye. Raw or undercooked eggs can harbor salmonella, a bacteria causing dangerous food poisoning, especially in those with weaker immune systems, like older adults. A mild upset stomach in a young person can spiral into a hospital stay for a senior, with far worse complications. And the kicker, bacteria do not show on the surface. Organic, free-range, or clean farm eggs can still carry salmonella if not pasteurized or fully cooked. Beyond that, raw eggs contain a protein called avidin, which sounds harmless but blocks the absorption of biotin, a B vitamin crucial for healthy skin, hair, nerves, and metabolism. Regularly eating raw eggs can quietly lead to biotin deficiency, causing vague symptoms like fatigue, hair loss, dry skin, or even mild tingling in the hands and feet. Signs seniors often mistake for normal aging. After her hospital stay, Mrs. Nancy changed her approach. She did not ditch eggs, she learned to use them safely. Instead of raw eggs, she soft boils one for 6 minutes, mashes it, and blends it into her smoothie. It tastes just as good, keeps her routine, and brings peace of mind. Her doctor suggested pasteurized eggs, available at major supermarkets for runny yolks, as their gentle heat treatment kills bacteria without compromising nutrition. The biggest lesson she learned was not whether raw eggs are good or bad, but whether her body was strong enough to gamble with an avoidable risk. For seniors, every meal is not just about nutrition, it is about safeguarding vitality. A small choice, like how you cook an egg, can be the line between health and lingering fatigue. Eggs are nutritious, but like aging, they need careful handling, gentle preparation, and proper understanding before entering your body. What seems simple can cause unexpected harm if you rely on instinct over knowledge. Part 3. Improperly storing cooked eggs. There is a common habit among older adults that often goes unnoticed. Many like to boil a batch of eggs over the weekend, store them in the fridge, and eat them throughout the week. It saves time and is convenient for lazy mornings or days when cooking feels like a chore. At first glance, this seems practical, but a few small oversights, like how eggs cool, how they are stored, or how long they sit, can lead to serious consequences, especially for the sensitive digestive systems of seniors. Mrs. Helen, 71, experienced this firsthand. She suffered nagging stomach pain for nearly a week. At first, she blamed it on takeout food, but when her doctor probed further, she recalled that her fridge's boiled eggs had been sitting for almost 10 days, reheated in the microwave for a few seconds each time. This seemingly harmless habit landed her in the hospital with digestive issues, mild dehydration, and persistent fatigue. The thing is, even cooked eggs are vulnerable to bacteria if stored improperly. After boiling, eggs are still warm, and if left out too long or not cooled properly, they enter the temperature range of 4 to 60 degrees Celsius, the danger zone where bacteria thrive. Many foodborne pathogens do not need much time to invade. Just a few hours in open air or an unclean environment can turn a safe egg into a breeding ground for millions of bacteria. For young people, this might cause mild discomfort, but for seniors, the stakes are higher. Aging weakens digestion, making it harder to clear pathogens, and even a short bout of diarrhea can lead to dehydration, low blood pressure, or week-long exhaustion. Worse, bacteria like salmonella or listeria can trigger severe complications, like blood infections or kidney issues, especially in those with chronic conditions like heart disease or diabetes. In reality, many people let boiled eggs cool naturally on the counter for hours before refrigerating. Or they store them in loosely covered plastic containers, sometimes mixed with raw foods like meat or unwashed veggies. These small oversights create perfect conditions for bacterial growth or cross-contamination. That is why, after cooking, eggs should cool for no more than an hour, then be placed in a tightly sealed glass container and stored in the fridge's coldest section, not the door where temperatures fluctuate. Boiled eggs should be eaten within 7 days, while fried or scrambled eggs are best consumed within 3 to 4 days for safety and quality. When reheating, avoid microwaves, as uneven heat can make eggs tough, alter their quality, and reduce nutrients. Instead, place eggs in a small pan with a splash of water and warm gently over low heat, or steam them briefly to preserve texture and flavor. A senior's kitchen does not need to be high-tech, but it must be guided by knowledge and care. A boiled egg cannot tell you it is contaminated. It will not smell off or change color, yet it can cause days of discomfort. In old age, when the body grows more fragile, these small things decide how long you stay healthy. A slight change in storage, a sturdy glass container instead of an old plastic one, a habit of checking storage time can transform your kitchen from a place of hidden risks into one of peace, safety, and control over every small meal. Part 4. Using cracked or expired eggs. Many seniors living alone tend to hold on to everything. Not because they cannot afford more, but because they are used to avoiding waste. A slightly cracked egg, odorless and intact, seems fine. A carton with a couple of eggs past their expiration date, still firm and fresh looking, feels too good to toss. But scrimping today can lead to days of discomfort later, a lesson many learn the hard way. Mrs. Carroll, 74, had such a morning. She grabbed an egg from her fridge, stored for over a week and a half. It had a faint crack, but no smell or discoloration, so she fried it as usual. Hours later, she felt stomach pain and nausea, spending the day bedridden, unable to eat. At the doctor, she was diagnosed with mild gastritis from bacterial contamination, likely from that egg. She never imagined a tiny crack, seemingly harmless, could cost her a week of rest and medication. The scariest thing about cracked or expired eggs is not their appearance. An egg's shell is a natural barrier, but even a hairline crack, barely visible, lets bacteria slip through. Once inside, pathogens like salmonella can travel from the shell to the white, multiplying silently in the moist interior. The longer the egg sits, the worse the contamination grows. Ironically, you cannot smell, taste, or see this danger. That is why so many are fooled by an egg's quiet exterior, assuming it is still good. Beyond bacteria, old eggs lose nutritional quality. The yolk loses firmness, the white becomes watery, and nutrients start breaking down. For young people, this might not matter much, but for seniors, weaker digestion makes even minor changes in food structure disruptive. Plus, if you are on medications for chronic conditions, any food poisoning can worsen your health. To avoid this, checking eggs should be as routine as checking your blood pressure. A simple, effective way to test freshness is the water test. Drop an egg into a bowl of cold water. If it sinks and lies flat, it is fresh. If it stands upright, use it soon. If it floats, it is spoiled. Discard it. Also inspect shells before storing. Even tiny cracks warrant tossing the egg or using it immediately, never storing it long term. Storage temperature matters too. Keep eggs in the fridge's coldest section, not the door, where temperatures shift with every open and close. Store eggs in the fridge right after buying and do not wash them beforehand, as this removes the shell's natural protective coating, letting bacteria enter through microscopic pores. A moment of oversight, like keeping a cracked egg or eating to avoid waste, can lead to days of unexpected fatigue. In old age, every meal must be not just nutritious, but absolutely safe. And that starts not with what you eat, but how you store it. Part 5. Using the wrong cooking oil. Not everyone realizes that in a simple breakfast with eggs, what makes it healthy or harmful often is not the egg itself, but the oil you choose to cook it in. Many seniors stick to cooking habits from the 70s or 80s, using refined vegetable oils or margarine, thinking they are low-fat, diet-friendly, or heart-healthy. But times have changed, and modern nutrition science has shown one thing clearly: not all fats are bad, and not all oils are safe for high-heat cooking. The issue is that when you heat common vegetable oils like soybean, corn, sunflower, or canola at high temperatures, like when frying eggs, their chemical structure breaks down. This process generates free radicals and oxidized compounds, including hidden trans fats, which are among the leading causes of chronic inflammation, affecting the heart, brain, and immune system. For seniors, this silent inflammation fuels serious health issues, from high blood pressure and atherosclerosis to cognitive decline and joint degeneration. The worrying part. You cannot see these changes. You cannot smell when oil degrades. You cannot feel free radicals entering your body with each bite. But your body notices, not right away, but in unexplained fatigue, restless nights, morning knee pain, or blood tests showing slight inflammation that doctors cannot fully pin down. Ironically, many affected seniors do not eat much meat, avoid fast food, or drink alcohol. They simply fry eggs each morning with oil they think is traditional or familiar. That is why switching the fat in your kitchen is not just about taste. It is a choice that can significantly reduce inflammation, a silent factor shaping your quality of life after 60. The solution is simpler than you think. Some natural fats have high smoke points, meaning they do not break down easily when heated. For example, extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, pure butter, or clean chicken fat are far better than refined vegetable oils. These fats are stable under heat and provide beneficial nutrients like omega-9, vitamin E, and natural antioxidants that protect cells from damage. Some worry that butter or animal fats raise cholesterol, but modern science shows dietary cholesterol from natural, unprocessed fats is not as harmful as once thought. In fact, moderate amounts of good fats help seniors absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K more effectively, crucial for immunity, memory, and bone health. Balance is key though. Even the best oils should not be overused. A small spoonful to fry eggs until just cooked on medium heat is plenty. For variety, try boiling eggs and drizzling with a touch of olive oil and pink salt, paired with steamed veggies. Delicious, light, and inflammation-free. Ultimately, eggs are not harmful. It is how you cook them. Fats are not bad. It is using the wrong ones, the wrong way. A small change in your oil choice today can prevent chronic inflammation down the road. And if you can gain 5 or 10 more healthy years just by swapping a bottle of oil in your kitchen, is not that worth it? Conclusion, and there you have it. We have explored the 5 common mistakes when preparing and storing eggs. Frying them until burnt, eating them raw, storing cooked eggs improperly, using cracked or expired eggs, and choosing the wrong cooking oil. Eggs are a fantastic food, but only when handled correctly do they truly become a golden ally for health, especially for seniors who need extra care. These mistakes may seem minor, but over time, they can impact your digestion, heart, and overall well-being. The good news: a few simple changes can turn eggs into a safe, nutritious superfood. Take a moment to reflect on your habits. If you fry eggs until crispy, try lowering the heat to preserve nutrients. If you love runny yolks, opt for pasteurized eggs or cook them fully to avoid bacteria. Do not forget to store cooked eggs in sealed containers. Check freshness with the water test, and use healthy oils like olive oil for cooking. These tweaks take little effort but deliver big rewards. You will feel lighter after meals, have more energy, and know you are nurturing your body the best way possible. Now, it is your turn. Drop a comment below and share one thing you learned today, or a tip you will try in your kitchen. Is it the water test for eggs, or maybe soft boiling instead of frying? Your comments fuel us to keep delivering helpful content. If you found this video valuable, hit like, share it with friends, and subscribe to catch more health tips. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next video to master your kitchen and your health.